Chapter 8, Internet Services. Topics covered. Ways to connect to the Internet. Uses of Internet. Types of Internet connection. Most commonly used Internet services. Netiquette. When we talk about the term Internet, we can think of hundreds of millions of people connected worldwide accessing the Internet from different areas of the world. There is no doubt that Internet has made our life easier and more convenient. We can use Internet to search information on any topic, communicate with people around the world, do business, make new friends and know different cultures, etc. The services provided by the Internet are endless. Internet services enable the user to access and gain information through the use of the Internet. Let us learn some of the most common Internet services. However, before availing the services provided by the Internet, it is important to first get connected to the Internet. Ways to connect to the Internet. The requirements for getting an Internet connection are: a good quality, high-speed computer, a modem, a telephone line/cable, an account with any one Internet service provider, ISP, software for accessing to Internet. Modem. A modem, which stands for modulator-demodulator, is a special device that connects your computer to the Internet by using telephone or cable lines. It basically converts the digital signals of the computer, modulation, into analog signals that can travel through telephone lines and analog signals back into digital signals, demodulation, at the receiver's end. A modem can be installed internally with the motherboard of the computer or externally connected to our computer through a cable. Telephone line. A telephone line is a medium that is used to connect the computer to an Internet service provider, ISP. Internet connection. An Internet connection is a service provided by an Internet service provider, ISP, in exchange for a fee. We will not be able to access Internet unless we subscribe for a connection with any ISP. Some of the most popular ISPs are BSNL, Airtel, Idea Cellular, Reliance, Sci-Fi, Vodafone. Uses of Internet. People find Internet very useful for many reasons. Some of them are as follows. We can send and receive emails to and from our friends and relatives. We can get information on any topic. We can play games with people on the other side of the world. We can chat with many people at the same time. You can do shopping on Internet, e-shopping. You can do banking on Internet, e-banking. Types of Internet connection. Several types of Internet connections exist that enable us to connect to the Internet. Dial-up connection. It is the traditional method of connecting to the Internet. A dial-up connection means that we use our existing telephone line to connect to an outside Internet service provider, ISP, which in turn connects us to the Internet. We cannot use the telephone line for other purposes while we are accessing the Internet. It is the slowest method of accessing the Internet and is commonly found in use in areas where high-speed Internet access is not available but telephone service is. Broadband connection. The term broadband refers to an Internet connection that offers a high-speed Internet access and high data transfer rate. In broadband connection, the computer remains continuously connected to the Internet through an existing telephone line. Broadband services are often referred to as always-on services because it is not necessary to make a setup call to our ISP each time we wish to access the Internet. Broadband connections are offered in 4 different forms. Digital Subscriber Line, DSL. This Internet connection connects us to the Internet by utilizing unused telephone wires such that our phone is not tied up when our computer is connected to the Internet. That is, it causes no interruption to our telephone service. Cable Internet. Cable internet provides us an internet connection through a cable modem and operates over cable TV lines. This connection offers different speeds for uploading and downloading data transmissions. This type of connection offers higher speed as compared to dial-up or DSL telephone lines. Satellite connection. Satellite accesses the internet via a satellite in Earth's orbit. This type of internet connection is used where the cable or DSL connections cannot operate, such as remote rural areas. It requires a satellite dish in order to connect to a satellite. The enormous distance that a signal travels from Earth to satellite and back again provides a delayed connection compared to cable and DSL. Wireless connection. Wireless, or Wi-Fi, as the name suggests, does not use telephone lines or cables to connect to the internet. Instead, it uses radio waves to connect our system to the internet. The main advantage of wireless internet is mobility. It does not tie us to a particular location. When laptops, smartphone or tablet computers are connected to Wi-Fi hotspots in public places, the connection to a wireless network is established. Cyber tidbits. A hotspot is an option where computers with the ability for wireless connections can connect to the internet. A hotspot can be phone-based, commercial or for free, and can be found at airports, hotels, restaurants and universities. Most commonly used internet services. There are various services provided by the internet such as video conferencing, chatting, free calling, and emailing. Let us read about them. Video conferencing. Video conferencing allows two or more people to communicate and interact with each other via audio and video transmission. It enables conversation between two or more people sitting at different geographical locations anywhere in the world. Video conferencing is an extremely useful means of communication because it saves the time and expense of travel. It may also involve sharing documents, various presentation materials, whiteboards, flip charts and similar group presentation visual aids. There are 5 basic components that are required to conduct video conferencing. Components are listed below. Webcam, used to capture the images of the people who want to see and talk to each other. Monitor, used to display the images of the people at senders as well as receivers end. Microphone, used to capture the sound at the sender's end. Speakers, used to play the captured sound at the receiver's end. Coder/decoder codec, used to compress and decompress video and audio data, allowing transmission across the network. In addition to above components, a video conferencing program must be installed on our computer. Some of the commonly used programs for video conferencing are Skype, WebEx, Yugma, Kusime, and TeamViewer. Chatting. Chatting refers to real-time communication between two or more people over the internet. Chatting is generally done using various chat applications. A chat application can either be phone-based, computer application or a website in which many users can talk to each other in real time by sending and receiving messages. Anyone in the chat application can participate in the conversation. Chat not only allows us to exchange text messages but it also allows us to interact with other users through voice and video chats. There are various types of chats available on the internet. One can chat through instant messenger, a chat room, a chat website, etc. However, most of them require the user to get registered first. Cyber tidbits. The first online chat system was called Talkomatic, created by Doug Brown and David R. Woolley in 1973 on the Plato system at the University of Illinois. Internet calling. Internet calling is often called VoIP, which stands for Voice over Internet Protocol. It lets us make voice calls over the internet. The cost of using a VoIP telephone is much cheaper than using a conventional phone. Making long-distance phone calls are also cheaper when using a VoIP provider. Some of the examples of applications which provide internet calling service are Viber, WeTalk, Skype, WhatsApp, and Hangouts. Electronic mail, email. An electronic mail or email is used to send or receive messages from one computer to another anywhere in the world. It is one of the fastest and appropriate methods to communicate with people. We can send text data, images, audio and video through an email. It allows users to communicate with each other in less time and at a nominal cost. To use an email service, we need an email program that allows us to create and use an email account. Some of the popular internet-based free email programs are Gmail, www.gmail.com, Rediffmail, www.rediffmail.com, and Yahoo Mail, www.yahoomail.com. Note: the minimum age to create an account on Gmail is 13 years. If we try to make an account, we should always take help of our elders and teachers. Composing and sending emails. Once we have created an email account, we can compose and send an email. To send an email on Gmail, follow the steps given below. Step 1. Open any web browser and enter www.gmail.com in the address bar of the browser window. The sign-in page appears. Step 2. Enter the username and password to log in into your email account. Step 3. Click Compose button on the left side of the email window. The new message window appears at the bottom right side of the screen. Step 4. Type the email address of the recipient into box. Step 5. Type a short description of the message in the subject box. Step 6. Type the message in the message area. Step 7. Click the send button. The email is immediately sent to the specified address, ES, and a message is displayed informing that the mail has been sent. A copy of the sent mail is always saved in the sent folder listed on the left side of the window. Netiquettes. Net etiquette or netiquette means the rules or manners which should be followed while communicating over the internet. These are also called internet etiquette. These rules must be followed by everyone for efficient and safe communication over the internet. Some of the rules are listed as follows. Avoid disclosing your personal identity to everyone you meet on internet. Never share your credit card number, account number with anyone unless absolutely necessary. Always use the latest updated antivirus software so as to be protected against virus attacks. Before downloading images or any other content from the internet, check whether they are free to use. Do not do anything on the internet that will annoy or hurt other people. Parents should keep a watch over the sites their children access on the internet. Do not send your photograph or anything else through the internet without the permission of your elders. Do not respond to any messages or emails from an unknown sender. Do not click on any links or download any files from unreliable means. Never use bad language while chatting or emailing. Always make sure that the grammar and spellings in the message are correct. Never spam other users with unwanted emails or flood them with messages. While operating the internet, if we try to keep these points in mind, we can minimize the cyber crimes to a great extent. Internet is a useful tool. If given in wrong hands, it can be misused and caused great harm to people around us. Cyber tidbits. Any crime committed using computers and the internet is termed as cybercrime. The people who commit cybercrimes are known as cybercriminals.